Welcome back. Well, college football fans spent the past 7 months patiently awaiting the return to the gridiron, and now that wait is over. Today, Northwestern played Nebraska in Dublin, Ireland, kicking off the new season. And spoiler alert, the Wildcats beat the Cornhuskers 31-28 in the Big Ten matchup. Fans to the game, though, look at this long lines because they were treated to free beer at the stadium. It'll make anyone a football fan, I think. And as much as college football has changed over the past few seasons, through the transfer portal, the conference realignment, even college athletes now getting paid, the nature of the sport has largely remained unchanged. Alabama, Clemson, Georgia, and Ohio State still the most dominant teams in the sport. And it's difficult to find any other program that might actually challenge them for one of the 4 spots in the playoffs. Joining us to take a look at the sports landscape and to preview this new season, Eric Mitchell. He is the president of Life Flip Media Sports. Eric, thanks so much for being here.
Thanks for having me. And I love that you led off talking about Nebraska because my good friends Jan and Taylor were like, please don't be mean to Nebraska today. So I'm glad that you led off with that game. They didn't show up again. And that coach is already, that's a hot story this afternoon or going into this evening. That coach is already in the hot seat after week 0 losing on the road. That's already the story because he does not have a good record in these games. It's crazy how this season starts off and there's already a hot story.
I hear you. And I mean, speaking of hot stories, money has certainly been something people have been talking about. You know, Georgia Bulldogs coach Kirby Smart's reign as the highest paid coach in college football, it lasted a little over a month. His longtime mentor and rival Nick Saban reclaiming that title just this week, signing an 8-year, $93.6 million extension with the Alabama Crimson Tide. So he is now making $11.7 million a year, which edges Smart's $11.25 million. So I say all of that. Can you explain why these coaches are getting paid so much money?
Well, that's a good rivalry right there because you got to remember Georgia's the one that laid the smack down to Alabama and took what Nick covets more than money. That's that national championship. And that's what all these teams, you let off perfect with it. It's 4 teams we can guess right with a big game starting in week 1 with that Ohio State Notre Dame game, which everyone's talking about. That's a great start to a week 1. But money is what makes the world go round. These coaches are paid because these programs are money makers. And you just saw that a week ago when the Big Ten announced their $7 billion, that's right, billion dollar TV rights deal that they had with 4 major networks here and taking ESPN out of it. It's crazy how much money, and the Big Ten and the SEC are leading the way with money. And you're watching a lot of these teams this year that are in one conference, and they're actually moving. The Big Ten and the SEC next season, it'll be a whole new landscape. So this is like the last year we're kind of looking around going, oh, USC and UCLA are over here, but they're going to be, when you have West Coast teams in the middle and I mean, thank goodness all the Texas teams, though, they're just staying put where they're at because, you know, football in Texas is like a religion. It goes hand in hand with barbecue here.
Oh, for sure. For sure. I mean, and can we talk about the Pac-12? Because, you know, yes, they lost USC and UCLA to the Big Ten. Not a lot of people were happy about that move, including vocally California Governor Newsom. It looks like the Big Ten are looking to add more Pac-12 schools after inking a 7-year contract with Fox, CBS, NBC for $8 billion. So my question to you, what is next for the Pac-12?
They're also talking to Oregon, and that's a big one. Oregon has a big game, obviously playing Georgia next week in week 1, and there's a team that has all the makings to move over. The Big Ten just wants to grow their conference to be gigantic and eat up these smaller conferences that just flat haven't been performing well. The dynasties that we remember with USC and UCLA, they're not the same. Same with Oregon. They want to be able to compete against these big teams, and let's face it, the Big Ten and the SEC are the 2 teams you hear about. And in fact, they're the top 4. You kind of just move one of those around in the top 4 and you go, oh, SEC. And then you have our friends in the Big Ten. And then it kind of everybody else fills in. People are fighting for that top 25 spot because let's face it, if you don't make the championship bowl game series playoffs, you do get paid very well to go appear in all the bowl games that we get the second week of December that seem to last forever. There's a bowl game a day. You just go through those, and that's what it's all about. These teams, the Pac-12 is going to try to stay alive the best they can, but you're going to see teams move around. But again, it's very weird to see what we've traditionally seen as a Midwest or, the East Coast or the central part of the country be what we've known as the Big Ten. And now you have all these West Coast teams wanting to play in the middle of the country.
Yeah, I mean, weird is right. I hear you. And, regardless of the coach's paycheck, the Bulldogs are the reigning champs here. Do they have another title run left in them? Or will a team outside of the SEC and ACC conference shock the world and win it all this year?
Woo. I want to say it's going to be a Big Ten team. I'm looking at this Ohio State team, and they're just amazingly good. I'm not going to count the Bulldogs out because they had such a run last year. Great coach who's living the high life. But you got to remember, Coach Saban's sitting there staring right back at him going, you have your name on something I want back. And he wants that national championship. It's great they're fighting over who's the highest paid. At the end of the day, Alabama wants to continue their reign as champions over and over again. And they'll share it every once in a while with Clemson and Georgia. But don't kid yourself. Alabama wants that, and they love being the preseason #1, and they're going to show it on the field this season, too.
Eric Mitchell, bringing the energy. I love it. Thank you so much for your time this evening.
Thank you.